It used to be free to ride, right?
Yeah, it used to be like until last year.
Until last year. So what happens? But I have the security inside of the metro. It's not good.
All these areas called this is Chacao.
Chacao.
Altamira is part of Chacao.
Yes. This is Ayaka.
And I can tell you for sure that most of the houses are empty.
Empty.
Empty. Yeah.
Why?
Or most of the apartments here.
How come it's get empty?
Because
Turmoil in Venezuela driving millions from the country as refugees, battling a struggling economy, food insecurity, political unrest, and gang violence. This week, the government carrying out a raid at the infamous prison, the Tocorón, known as one of the country's most dangerous penitentiaries and home to the Tren de Aragua gang.
Venezuela has one of the highest rate of corruption, violent crime, unrest in the world. Venezuela is ranked the most dangerous country in South America and also has the second highest murder rate in the world with 56 homicide per 1 million inhabitants. Both the Japanese and US travel advisory contains travel warnings for Venezuela. The US travel advice specifically cautions US citizens not to travel to Venezuela at level 4 out of 4. Is Venezuela still dangerous in 2024? What is it like to travel to a country labeled a notorious country? I have spent 10 days in Venezuela as a tourist and visited several places to find answers for it. Buenos dias. Good morning, guys. Today is day 2 in Caracas, the capital city of Venezuela. We're going to start our day in a beautiful square in Altamira, the most secure place in Caracas. Two local ladies in the last videos are going to accompany me today as well. So today we'll deep dive into Caracas to retrieve see another aspect. I hope nothing bad is gonna happen. So we came to the train station to take a metro, which is a very common transportation for local Venezuelan running throughout Caracas.
This is a station.
quedan tarjetas para... Bueno, 3 necesitamos una. Chévere. Ok, ¿cuántas es que perdón? Exacto. No sé cualquier banco. You're lucky.
Why?
Because there was a time that we didn't have cards and they have one right now. So we can afford like one for every one of us.
This kind of music you're hearing right now, they are like traditional Christmas.
I know it.
See?
My friend taught me.
Alright.
Gaya?
Okay.
Gaitas.
26.
Our traditional Christmas music. And you can hear it all over the country when the time comes up.
2107.
Where you're going?
I see. Is it only unique to Venezuela or
No,
only Latin America?
No, it's from... They're original from here, but they...
Kind of famous.
They're kind of famous and they've spread all over Latin America.
Son las 11:40.
This is new. I came back and this was just released, and I was like so impressed.
Oh, this is an old car.
Like 2019.
Before COVID.
Before COVID. I don't know if it works anymore, but
I don't see it.
I still have it.
I see.
Sometimes when I was in uni, it would have. I sometimes waited like 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
That's so terrible.
Before
Actually,
a train.
in Venezuela Square, the station, you can spend 2 hours there easily waiting for the subway.
the amount of people is that much, and the train doesn't like that doesn't have that much capacity. Some people get out, left out, and sometimes so much people that you can get out of the train if you want to go out.
That's like the central station, so all the lines
Collide there, like
yes. There's a lot of people actually in hours.
I prefer to take the bus.
But I have the security inside of the metro. It's not good. So it's not good to like hold camera like.
Right now, because like we are with us and people are like getting more used to seeing like YouTubers and people like taking pictures and stuff. If you're like with people and you know don't take that much while, it's okay. But if you're alone or something and they continue that horrible, maybe you can leave. You have to take your seat.
It used to be free to ride, right?
Yeah, it used to be like until last year.
Until
Last year was.
until last year. So what happens?
I came back and they like put the system and the cars and stuff. And then because like the trains get that much damage, like they didn't get the repairs done.
And all the lights and the
If you see like they
stations.
don't work properly.
Oh.
Last year, maybe like 10 or more trains exploded meanwhile working. A lot of people had to go out of emergency and go over the tunnels, and it was like a very hard time. So they prefer to stop and then restart again, like paying the service
I see.
to take better care of the
Okay.
trains.
Okay.
And then you don't need to like pay again, like to restore the car, go out.
I see. Good.
Because you're going, you already paid.
When we were really younger, you could buy the
For
small
example,
tickets
here.
there.
These ones are all for like for the tickets, but those that doesn't work anymore. We don't have coins anymore.
Oh. I see.
So
Tienen algo parecido,
sí,
pero
sí tienen.
tecnológico.
This is like the the old version of the ones that you have in Japan.
I see.
No, y tú metes tarjeta y se recarga sola tu dinero y ya.
But people still trying to buy it. No?
Actually, I
It's
don't
not
know.
working.
This works?
What is this?
Maybe like one of Japan kind of, but it doesn't work the same. No sabía que existía.
You wanna try?
Yes.
Tú tienes el efectivo. It works. Awesome.
Does this work?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
it's
says
still
like
working.
just one trip is two bolivares.
Okay.
So you can see here. I think you can just like to see how much you have because you don't see like the option to see to pay. No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Is it doesn't work?
No, it doesn't work. Just like to see how much you have.
I see. Just,
But this is cool.
See?
just check the balance here.
Just to check the balance.
First one is
The first time. It's been kind of like 5 months since the last time I ride here. All these areas called.
It's still Altamira? No?
This is now Chacao.
Okay.
This is Chacao.
Check out.
Altamira is part of Chacao.
Yes.
It's like a different area. Or
part of the
district.
district,
I
but
see.
it's not what we call Chacao.
This is Chacao. Like the real thing.
Have you guys been to here before?
Yes, I haven't. I don't usually buy here, but I have been. Sí, exactly. So if
You buy most of things in supermarkets. And things like meat, fish, fresh vegetables. You buy it in markets like this. That's the usual thing that we do. Because it's cheaper.
More cheaper than supermarket.
No, para pesarlo es. Mira, aquí déjeme para que usted te tome la foto mía se la han llevado para Francia, Canadá.
Para Japón.
Japón.
A Japón se lo va a llevar
He's telling you that he's going to
Esto agarro yo aquí, ¿ves?
Se va a ir.
Entonces aquí va saliendo el café. Va saliendo. Todo así.
This is
Lo mejor que hay
Es ayaca.
Ayaka.
Ayaca. No, no te preocupes. Dame los 4 últimos días.
ya que es la buena.
Come, vale, come.
Come, ¿qué vas a comer? ¿Es buena?
¿Quieres comer?
Sí, coma, agarra.
Sí. Gracias, señor.
Agarra, dale un pedacito
Gracias,
ahí.
señor.
Dale un pedacito. Se agarra así con la mano, así, se come así.
Usted, señorita, quiere un placer.
Gracias, señor.
Mucho gusto, señor, de verdad. Gracias, de verdad.
De nada, pues.
Que tenga buen día.
Ok, y que el próximo año se conviertan todos sus deseos.
Amén.
Amén.
Yes.
It's one of the biggest and the most important mall in the city. But it's just in front. You have another one, but it's high class mall.
We can go there. We can go there.
Sure.
But it's
So many coconut.
¿A poco?
How is the gas price in Venezuela?
Two types coming in, like the one that's produced here,
Okay.
and the one that is like imported from outside. And for example, there's one from outside. It's 0.5 every liter.
0.5.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's cheap.
For us, it's expensive.
I mean, compared to other countries. Like in Japan, like 120 or 30 yen per liter. So it's like $1, at least $1. So it's more cheaper.
But if you go to the ones that sells the one from here, then it's like more affordable.
I see.
For example, like $5, like 40 liters, something.
$5 for 40 liters.
Maybe that's much.
That's
too much, maybe. I
that's
guess.
quite cheap.
Well, it depends. For example, this one is like international price. It was already here when I was born, so it maybe has like more than 30 years, I guess. Maybe 40. If you want to kind of like go this way, it's very big.
Okay.
The mall was just for the people who used to work here. But after that, they opened
More and more and more
general.
stores, and then people
I see.
came more and more and more. So here's like more common to see like
I
brands
see.
from outside, more like expensive.
Okay. What's the other one called? Samil?
It's a meal.
Samil.
Sambil has like the same kind of stores, but has like more variety with prices. But not only brand stores, but like more common stores kind of thing.
I see.
So all kinds of people can go. But here it's like more restricted to the high class because everything is expensive.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
I see.
For example, right now, if I compare it to like a couple of months ago, it has more life. There's like more people in.
I see.
And when I was a kid, they did a lot of events, but lots for kids, adults, and stuff. So you could see like the people going in and out for every kind of reasons. So it was like kind of always like a festival kind of thing.
Okay.
oh my god, mostly malls and stuff, if they don't have to, like they don't have to, they turn off the electric staircase because it takes lots of electricity, right? So they take it like to save up, and if you go to another mall that has more and more people, like El Sambil or other called El Líder, you can see that they are functioning because they remove more people.
I see.
You can see lots of them are closed.
Yeah.
They usually like open up more till like 2-3 p.m. When the people come.
Okay.
There was a time when she was telling you that the trains stopped working and they exploded and that kind of
Sometimes
stuff.
they like started like bringing on fires, and it was really dangerous.
It was because of this. The conditioner just stopped working and it started hot in the motor, and that's why. Besides, you also have the electricity issues, problems.
Sí, sí.
So we will head for Avila, which is beautiful mountains near Caracas.
So that maybe will be like what, 15-20 minutes, right?
Okay.
And I can tell you for sure that most of the houses are empty.
Empty.
Empty. Yeah.
Why?
Or most of the apartments here.
How come it's get empty?
Because before, the people that lived there went away. Right? Went to other countries. Mostly. Maybe not now, but before.
Buenas tardes. So
Okay.
we're here
Mm-hmm.
on Teleférico, which is cable car
Cable car.
in English.
Yeah, so we're going to like go like 2,000 meters above the sea.
Oh, you see that?
Really.
Finally, see. God.
Just a little bit more, you can see the whole.
Oh yeah, right.
You can see a little bit.
Yo soy su amigo, el chanquero del pueblo aquí
Hola.
y los invito. Yo les deseo que tengan una feliz Navidad.
Sí, feliz Navidad.
Nada.
Gracias.
¿Cómo se llama?
El chanquero del pueblo. El chanquero.
Sí. Mucho gusto.
Chao. Mira,
Salud.
What do you think?
Está bueno.
Like it?
Yeah, I like it. How do you call this?
Ponche de crema.
Ponche de crema. Crema is like cream.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's
Ya les traigo el quetzal.
Yeah, of course.
Please,
Okay.
specialist, explain to us
let
what's
me-
this.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
This is chorizo. This is morcilla. It's like a sausage, but
It's a
with another-
sausage made out of the blood of the cow.
Yeah.
And rice sometimes.
And rice. Here we have fried pork, meat. I don't know what kind of meat, but meat.
Solomon.
Chicken. There's
And we have-
Solomon and French fries. And these are the cachapas.
These are
Just
cachapas.
Little gachap.
With,
Can we get
with
some
ketchup, with cheese.
Cheese.
Ay, pues that's little.
Chale.
And well, if you want, you can open a cachapa
Oh,
and fill it
and
with anything else.
Here, ¿cómo hacemos hallaquita?
It's like a tamal, but it's not filled. It's just
It's just
the flour.
it's just a flour. Yeah.
Like a bun.
y con ají.
It's salty. It's really good. You try it.
Really good.
All right.
It really goes with the meat.
I will take this as payment.
Can you describe this place?
Bueno, well, this is Altamira like square at night because we have showed it before. And usually at this point in Christmas or New Year's, they have like decorations going all over the place. And this year, especially this year, they like put decorations like meant to take pictures with.
Oh yeah.
So you can see like over there, or like people like just like going online to take the picture here. And because at night, like because of the light up, pretty. So a lot of people is coming here now this time of the day.
Oh, nice. And this monument is represent the color of Venezuelan flag.
Yeah, it's a representation.
Okay.
And mostly at the time of the year that they put all the illumination and stuff.
Okay.
But sometimes or don't, you just like put one color or they can change. It's like making more dynamic. Kind of nice. Fun to have,
Yes,
like,
yes.
if you have kids or something, or just want to take a walk with your pet, you can.
Yes, yeah.
It's really recommended. I'm furious.
So I have seen both positive and negative aspects of Caracas, Venezuela's capital today. Caracas has many beautiful places which I didn't expect. The city is surrounded by nature such as Avila, the mountain we climbed by cable car, and I had a wonderful day with a magnificent view of the mountain coastline from the peak. And some Venezuelans I encountered on the trip were amazingly friendly. On the other hand, I was aware that the country was experiencing some troubles such as poorly maintained infrastructure. For example, the metro system requires additional repair, as you can see by the environment inside the train, which is rather severe with no air conditioning. There are still a potential risk of fatal accident due to a lack of maintenance like the accident in the past. And the shopping mall's electricity is not functioning because of shortage of power. Speaking of gas prices, even though Venezuela is said to be the cheapest country on earth, 90% of the nation is in poverty and hyperinflation makes their currency largely worthless. Filling gas for cheap isn't much consolation, considering their minimum average pay is approximately 180 bolivares, which is $5 per month. That's all for today's video. In my next video, I'm gonna sneak into the biggest slum in Latin America called Petare, which has really bad reputation. Unfortunately, I have to say goodbye to two ladies, Andrea and Angie, who helped me during my trip until now. They are very knowledgeable and familiar with the places in Caracas. Andrea is actually our teacher who teaches Japanese to local Venezuelans in school in Caracas. To see the information of her Japanese school, please visit the link in my description.